MyRadiostore.com for Brother Elmo's St. Patty's Day T-shirts.
Right.
Gotta say hi to Greg Giraldo in studio. What's up, Greg?
What's up, fellas?
Greg's back in.
He's like, it's a little mellower today than last time I was here.
It was insane asylum last time.
Yeah, because we had Twitchell's jumping around and stuff.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
what's so weird about you guys. You guys come and go, and we forget what was going on the last time you were here. Like, oh yeah, we were doing that.
Remember that, the human sacrifice?
Oh,
right,
you were
right.
a part of that show. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was, who was it? Twitchell's with
Big A?
high-pitched. The guy reading the news.
Yeah, the big guy,
Yeah,
the stutter.
and there was one of the stories was about a guy who had it was a plane crash or something.
Right.
So it was literally breaking news. You're like, somebody's hearing about their dead relative from this twitchy freak.
He'll be at the live broadcast.
Oh, yeah, all the stars will be there.
We're just
all the celebrities of the show.
All right.
What a mess.
Yeah, they're killing us on instant feedback and stuff, so we got to get to the game. You play video games, Greg?
No, I don't. Sorry.
No, you really don't?
No, not really. I'm gonna start though now that I have kids.
What do you do with your time? I can't imagine.
You know,
that.
I wish I knew.
You
I
never
think I'm
got
the
into
most
video
boring
games.
person on the
What was the
planet.
last video game you played?
Probably Pong.
Pong.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. The not Pong, but like Space Invaders, like that era. You know, when I was
That
12,
era.
12
You just
years
gave
old.
up. They've
That
gotten
was it.
so much.
They don't
I know,
interest
they're
you
awesome.
or anything? Yeah.
You know what it is? I have so you're talking about ADD. I have that so much to begin with. It's like that's all I need is another habit to try to break all my bad habits. So to sit around doing nothing for 12 hours.
Just observing stuff for your act or something?
You know,
Is
I
that-
just try to
mean,
get my material from life.
Greg
Yeah.
reads.
Looking around.
A
I do
reader?
read.
We got ourselves a reader.
God, I hate readers.
It's like you know what it is. It's like there's two different worlds in comedy. There's like the Patton Oswalds and there's silly motherfuckers. And Greg is caught in a vortex between those two, where Greg reads, but if he's on this show, he can't go. Well, fellas, I get a special weekend edition of the Wall Street Times.
The Wall Street Times.
A new paper
Yeah.
coming out next week.
The New
Patrice.
York Journal
Right.
Times
Yeah.
Street.
I not
Wall-
only I don't just read.
He
Patrice.
gets
I
special
read.
papers from Tokyo. He reads. So he comes in here. He can't go, hey, man, I'm reading. But if, he's in San Francisco and, God, what are you doing tonight? Greg is one of those motherfuckers who does read the book to the movie. Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Brokeback Mountain, the book. The
Oh,
book,
that
the
was
comic book
but
is
that
so
was
much
just
better.
great.
Yeah.
Well, that's just 'cause
there's
you can
things that
slow
happen
down
in a
the-
tent that they didn't even get touch on.
Yeah, no, I liked it better. The book was there was just definitely a lot more. A lot
So
more.
you can hear
shaft
it.
action.
Greg reads. He's a fucking reader. That's
You
nothing
read-
wrong with that.
You know, when they describe how viscous his spit was when he spit it in his hand and rubbed it on his cock and stuff in the guy's ass. That's what the book gives you that the movie really didn't.
It does. Plus, seeing that viscous is spelled O-U-S. I never would have thought. That's the things you pick up with the books.
Greg said he motivates well just through any. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
Here, give him that New York Times then, man, because
he
that
read
thing
that
just sits.
already today.
That thing
No,
just
no, I
sits
didn't
there.
read
That New
You
York
kidding?
Times never leaves this fucking spot.
Look how worn out the New York Post is, and look at the New York Times. It's like still pressed nicely.
You know what the Times used to be used for in here? Before we got the shades, whenever we'd have nudity here in the studio, we couldn't have the office area exposed to it. Just in case of sexual harassment or something. So we would use the Times and tape it up on the window. The same way like a monkey would use it to shit on. We just tape it up so naked girl can get naked.
I know what's weird about that
Yeah,
whole
we don't
story. We work with all guys.
Yeah.
All guys, but
No.
someone has a problem with
Someone had a problem.
females getting nude.
It is offensive.
No.
I mean, in this day and age.
All right, let's get to the video game. So they're having a problem with another video
No problem,
game
and
out there.
usually these are shooter games that people have a problem with. If the theme of it is, just go out there and kick some ass, kill some cops, steal shit, beat hookers over the head with crowbars, and steal the cars like Grand Theft Auto or something. People get a little upset, and it makes the news. This one, I think they're running out of violent video games to get upset about because this is a little stupid.
Here's the story.
A new video game getting a whole lot of attention, but it's not because of sex or violence. It's because of graffiti. It's called Contents Under Pressure. The game calls for the player to graffiti a city that looks a lot like New York. While the game's creator says there's not a gun in sight, adversaries think it encourages kids to act up.
We'd have to be naive to think that children are going to be satisfied with marring something on a game. It just excites them, and the excitement is going to wear off till they do it for real.
Where's your proof?
Handle
Does that
a
happen?
shotgun to focus a sniper's range and, you know, boom, headshot. You know, those are games that end up getting T ratings and sell all across, you know, American mainstream retail, and you don't hear any politicians up in arms about that.
The designer points out that the game has an M rating for kids 17 and up.
So it's already got.
So it's already got a rating, and that guy was so sure that the kids, they'll just get all excited, like they're all worked up about spray painting on a video game. First of all, that game sounds like it fucking stinks.
Yeah, who the hell was
what kind of game?
That's the Mark Echo game. You have Echo Clothing.
Sorry.
The clothing designer, that's his game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Well, it sounds horrid. What the fuck are you going to graffiti in a video game?
I agree with the fucking shit. I'm going to tell you, years ago...
Wait, you agree with what they're saying about the video games?
I went to therapy. I used to run around and just eat dots off the floor while ghosts chased me until I ate one blue one, and then I chased those motherfuckers.
You chased them.
And that shit fucked me up for you.
Well, that's how it sounds.
Exactly.
I'm like, what?
Patrice, you were a big, remember you went through that killing hookers phase?
Yep. You pay them, and then you beat them over the head and steal their money.
Yeah.
First of all, it sounds like a shitty game. Secondly, why do people believe that whatever you do in a game, you are destined to then just go out and now do it in real life because you're not satisfied? Any game I've played, and I've played a lot of different types of games. Shooters where you're killing people. Shooters where you're killing monsters. Society games where you have to build a city and make it work and function it. Like, I don't decide that, hey, look, I did a great job of building a city and making the trains run on time. I'm running for mayor.
Right.
I'm running for mayor because I did it here in Sim City.
How many times have you fought and actually 10-punch comboed a motherfucker?
Yeah, there you go.
Many a time.
Bring on I was going to say Tyson, but that dates me. I could probably beat him now. The guy, I quit. I don't want to fight no more. Yeah. But it's like, why do people feel that just because you enjoy doing something in a game, you're going to do it in real life? You enjoy watching something in a movie. That's a problem.
They've been trying for years to prove that point, too, and they just can't
do
it.
They cannot prove it.
Studies and all sorts of shit.
It's like that sort of cliche mindset that the world is degenerating and everything's automatically getting worse. When crime statistics are down, there's less
crime
vandalism.
way
I was
down.
in the 70s, growing up in Queens, New York. In the 70s, this place was a urine-soaked shithole.
It was horrific.
There was no video games.
Do you remember any drive? I remember growing up on Long Island. We would drive into New York City, and every mile, the closer you got to the city, the more abandoned, burnt-out cars you would see on the sides of the expressway, the parkways, like we're just a dumping ground for stolen vehicles.
Yeah.
That is gone now. You see a vehicle on the side of the road, you know it was some dumb drunk who got pulled over and had to leave his car there. The crime has gone down, but for some reason they want to say that video games and movies and the television shows are making kids more violent. And it's just not. Everything points to the opposite.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I play Xbox 360. I'm trying to get this Ghost Recon thing, but I was playing. Remember Call of Duty 2?
Yeah.
If after you play it for a while, when they become so complex, you really do believe that you strategically can survive in a war.
Yeah. You kind of get like
this thing that happened that I go during the game. My strategy as a leader, I go.
You're leading men.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I know that the computerized artificial intelligence, they're going to come here, but a lot of them come here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay in the corner, shoot that guy when he comes in. Then when they come, shoot them. And all the bodies just going to pile up.
Right.
And the way you do it, you believe that you could make it through.
Yeah.
You send this guy over here, and now they have these games where you can control your forces.
Your other guys, yeah.
And it's so real that you might actually
Patrice,
fucking, think
let me tell you something.
Live.
You think you're going to lay there as 50 Nazis come running in single file at your machine gun. They never work like that. I play a game called Age of Empires 3. It's a civilization-based game where you got to build up your city, your walls, get walls up, towers, gun emplacements.
What do they call those
because after a while, the shit's gonna hit the fan.
What do they call those games?
RPG game. Role play. Okay. Or I'm not even sure if that's it.
Role play game, right?
It's kind of like you're building up your societies, build an army.
That's fun.
But now you got to have people also that have to farm and do things so you can get resources to build more armies and equipment. Dude, this takes. But you get so no. These games sell like crazy, and you get so into it the balance that you have to do. You could be a guy who just decides
your society could die if somebody don't grow corn.
Bingo. But you can't.
Hungry.
There are guys that could just sit there and go, I'm just going to farm. This is going to be. I'm going to farm. I'm going to mine for gold. I'm going to mine for iron. I'm going to gather up animals and do that and be a peaceful guy. And you know what's going to happen? About half hour into the game, a charge of army comes and wipes you the fuck out.
This represents like how much time? Okay,
so
you say you're the Ming Dynasty or something.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You're a farmer. You're in charge of.
You got to get hundreds of people
now,
are in this game.
30 minutes into the game represents what, 100 years?
It could, yeah, it could, or you could slow it down. It depends on how fast you upgrade.
If you
have to get to certain points where all of a sudden it'll go. You now qualify to upgrade to the next age. So now you're in like the Iron Age. You go from all your army is these guys with sticks.
Wait a minute. Wait the fuck a second.
Okay.
So let's say you're in 20 AD or some shit.
Okay.
Okay. So say you're living pretty peaceful.
Right.
And say 30 years goes by, no wars. Do you have to assign fucking so that you have children to grow up that become soldiers to defend your fucking territory?
You go to your home base type area and start making people. You make people. And they're assigned as workers. Yeah, they're assigned as workers. Then you have to build things like barracks and archeries for different military guys.
But babies don't grow.
No, babies don't grow.
All right.
And then after a while, you got to balance out your economy with your military because you're going to get attacked. Now, what I was getting to is the point is you're playing against the computer. You can figure it out. And I've done that. I've gotten like up there quite a few levels playing against the computer. There are ships. You have a navy that could come in. You build docks around there and guard them with your ships. It's amazing. I've built armies that are stunning, that have wiped out the computer's enemy that comes after me. Then I decide I'm going online, motherfucker. I'm playing other guys. So I go online. I set up, and I'm pumping as fast as I can. Now the adrenaline's going. I got to get this guy farming. I need more wood or I can't build a fucking catapult. I got this guy. This guy's got to farm for corn because I got to feed enough of these soldiers to make them and more guns. So, and I'm building. I get an army up that I think is going to kick some ass.
But explain, this takes days.
This
isn't a couple-hour game.
No, this game this scenario will take about 5, 6, 7 hours. Where you're playing straight. There's no pausing.
So is it one of those games where, okay, you think you're ready and you push.
Right.
You push ready, and then it just does something, and then it'll tell you if you won or lost.
You got to kind of micromanage. Yeah, you got to fight. You got to kind of micromanage. So what you do
get to fight the other army.
Yeah. What I like to do at first is set up some defenses. I'm very defensive at the beginning while I'm trying to get enough gold.
Which represents your Long Island home?
Right. That's my Long Island home. So I'll build the army up, and before I got enough guys, because on the computer, when I'm playing against the computer, I get an army together and send them out in like this mass and just kick ass. Before I got enough army guys, I see elephants coming toward my big city. Elephants coming, these guys with these bazooka-type things, cannons, demolishing my buildings.
This is the guy online.
Yeah, this is another guy in Cleveland somewhere that just knows how to do everything
perfectly.
Who implored kangaroos to fucking...
Right.
Dude, I got my ass handed to me. So I'm looking at... Here's how the game ends. It's an elimination game. So I have like one guy left running around the hillside with my former beautiful city in ruins, with one guy trying to build a house so I could start over again, and he's just chasing me with like the biggest military I've ever seen, and it was done.
What does the screen look like?
He wiped me out. The screen is an overhead view from, it could be from anywhere from ground level to about 100,
yeah, you can move
150
it around.
feet up.
Zoom in.
You move around the play area. You could use different things like canyons and the sea and rivers as blocks and stuff. But the object is, to build a society that works and a military that works. And when you're playing against the computer, completely different animal than playing against another human. they will kick your ass. No, I don't care how good you are. Get your ass handed to you. But it's a great game. 7 hours, by the way.
What did you lack to get fucked up? What did you say?
I don't know. That's just it. I don't know.
Where were your elephants, nigga?
Exactly. These guys have it down like math.
These niggas raise elephants.
They have it like math in their head. They know what to do, when to do it exactly to build their society.
Where was the elephant option?
The elephant option comes up like 5 levels in. You go, now you advance to the Iron Age. Now you advance to the, Middle Ages. So I got 3 guys with punji stakes poking at a metal wall. I couldn't upgrade. I didn't have enough corn.
Well, how the fuck?
He got 20 farms running. I don't know how he got it.
The guy who you were at the level where you just
I had a windmill.
You just discovered fire.
I had a windmill. He's got a nuclear reactor.
This nigga just built a wheel.
Right.
And why would you fight him?
I didn't fight him. I was trying to build an army and get my level. He already had his. He came and kicked my ass. I'd have been happy sitting there. Leave me alone.
You didn't get up to elephants, nigga.
I didn't get up fast enough.
How about
Is
Narnia?
there a way?
What level is Narnia where you get a witch and a fucking talking cheetah?
Yeah, can you implement religion? And
there are
like
churches that you build. Not so much in 3. In 2, it was great. You'd have priests that could go out and convert their troops. So if you saw a bunch of their troops fucking with some shit, you'd send your priest over and you'd hear, and all of a sudden, bring, and his troops are now yours. They turn around and start kicking ass on the guys that they were just fighting with.
Yeah.
So religion played a part in it. It is a great game, and I've spent upwards of 7 hours.
A fucking life.
No.
Is that possible to get a life?
Why would
this is what's going on out there? And it's getting more and more complicated.
There are games that are so immersive and complicated. A lot of people play Xbox and stuff, and that's fine, and PlayStation, but I can't play a game with a controller. In that I need games where I need a template that lays over my keyboard. I need something with pedals and throttle handles and fucking steering wheels and multi-monitors up on the wall.
You gotta see his gaming system. He's the
my
real
desk
deal,
is
man.
Ridiculous.
He's got like huge fans to try to keep everything
The
cool.
fans make so much noise you can't hear the TV. So the graphics cards are working like pumping out water-cooled motherfuckers that are just like I'm playing full screen on widescreen monitors.
You know what? That's fucking great though, because you actually look at you.
They're having more and more articles about this too. That people are now living their lives online instead in the real world. It's more exciting.
It's a creepy thing. I'm exploring this new internet world. I mean, I was literate. I was computer literate, but I think it's a creepy thing. I don't like it. I don't like these faceless weirdos out there. Like if you go Neo is God, and if I didn't meet him, I wouldn't know he was just this hunchback little mess that comes in here, and he's Superman on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like Neo is God, and you'll see the.
You got to explain to Geraldo. He's one of our faithful listeners, but he's scary online. But
Pal Talk.
Yeah.
The Pal Talk. It's the Pal Talk thing, and you got cameras and everything. And on computer, man, it's like. Here, Neo, in real life,
right.
Neo's like he's like my pet retard. I'll be like, this is my pet Neo here.
Yeah.
Shh, down Neo. So, and on the computer, it'll be like he has this control thing. He has he can control.
He's an admin.
When he can talk, he knows how to control just him talking, and you can't get in.
He's an admin in one of the fan rooms, which means he can control who talks, who doesn't talk. He could throw people out of the room at
Superman.
At his whim.
Isn't that a more evolved? Maybe that's the future. That's the whole point.
We don't want that shit to be
being
the future.
a bigger, strong guy is a primitive way of existing.
No. That's not my fucking point, which is being just because there's bigger and stronger dudes walking around. I'm talking about just a person, just that you feel energy and you can go back and forth, as opposed to I'm typing, hey, what's going on? And somebody, types LO fucking L. Fuck your LOL and the ass and your fucking
LOL?
smiley faces and your hey man, like the first time I ever in my life about 7 years ago got on a computer and stopped me from getting on a computer is I changed my fonts to red, all caps. And I go,
oh shit!
And I go, hey everybody,
That's a no-no.
And some cunt goes, Do you have to yell?
Yeah.
You funky bitch! I'm yelling now. That was my way of going. Hi everybody, I'm new to this, and now
you have to yell.
Hey, there go Neo.
There's a picture of Neo.
That's the boss.
There he is.
Does that have anything to do with me being just a big primitive guy?
Master Blaster, run, Barker
Not necessarily
Town.
bigger and stronger, but yeah.
Even
I mean,
though
if
he's built
he's
like
got
a
the
caveman used to
capacity,
be built like. That's how cavemen used to be built.
in an evolved state, we're not going to have outward presences anymore. No physical
Why would
bodies.
you say that, Greg?
Because he reads the
that's
New York
what's gonna
Times.
happen.
And that's New York Times, but Greg doesn't even accept that.
Yeah,
That's
I do.
what kills me. Greg, you don't.
What do you mean? I think in the future,
You're
unfortunately,
reluctantly
that
with this.
guy is going to rule our society.
I hope
Who run Bartertown? Who run Bartertown?
Master Blaster, run, Barker Town.
And do you think?
That's Neo.
Oh, the nigga that sits on Mad Max. But see,
That's who he is.
Motherfucker.
He's the midget from Thunderdome.
this is time. What's that shit? Time. The time machine. Motherfuckers with the motherfuckers down low and the
Oh, the
people
Morlocks.
with the Morlocks and the white hair. That nigga ain't ruling shit.
It's fucking Master
He ain't ruling
Blaster.
shit, but his
He runs Bartertown at night.
He's not ruling shit except for his authentic fake John Cena belt and
Then embargo.
And boom, he hits the button, you bounce from the fucking room.
Get out of here. And I like Neo, but I'm saying I can't. That shit is creepy to me, and it fucking bugs me. And then they come to the shows, and they don't know how to behave
Like
in
real
society.
people. Yeah.
They don't know how to do it. That's what I'm saying. Greg knows he's not a part of this. He's not a part of this. He's a enigma. He's like a super studious guy, lawyer, the whole shit. But this whole world is creepy to him too, because they're mutants that come out and you go, calm down, and they don't know what calm down is coming from a human warmth. All right, thank you for loving me, man, but just relax.
Yeah.
Because they're used to pushing smiley face. Yay!
I love that you like the examples of these guys. Their ultra sophisticated technological powers are that they go LOL.
Yeah, that really didn't help your point. Let's go to Yak. Yak, what's up?
Yeah, I know the game Anthony's talking about, that civilization game, and he's leaving out the whole thing about the treaties. Like, you'd make friends with a country, and then eventually you'd go fuck with them, and then they'd say, wait, we have a treaty, and you'd be like, fuck you, and you'd all your people around them.
You can make treaties with other countries. When you're playing multiplayer, also you can make treaties with people and then break the treaty. Like, it's like, hey, dude, me and you, we'll get an army together, we'll kick this guy's ass. And it's like, okay. And then after you kick his ass, you're the only two left. What, are you going to live in harmony for 1,000 years on your computer?
And that's what
Come
you're
back
fucking
tomorrow
doing.
and go, hey, how's your corn? No, you're going to get your army and run into him and kick his
Just
ass.
like
Island,
Survivor
king
on
of the world.
TV.
Yeah.
Just like Survivor.
It's a matter of Long
And you
Island.
never make fucking friends, I can tell. That's why you got your ass beat, because the guy made friends with elephant people.
No, I don't want to
You
make
fucking
friends.
didn't.
You're
You
right.
can
The
tell-
guy's right. I don't make any allies, nothing on that. Like, you'll see a message will come over. Would you like to make a treaty with France over here? And it's like, no. And then here comes a huge French army. Like, where did you go? I'm still fucking baking bread.
Anthony's the only one on there with a phone that goes, hello? Yeah, why are you calling me? I don't want to.
No.
Don't call my house, man, please.
On a daily basis, aside from the radio show, on a daily basis, I interact with a hell of a lot more people in fake life,
Online
in cyber life,
than in
in real life.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's not good, but that's what I
not
think if
good.
you ask a lot of people, except Greg, they fall into that category where between message boards, when I post on a message board, there's at least 50 people right then and there that are going to read it.
It's not good, but it's happening.
And react to it.
Every kid in America is going right back to their room after school and having chats with their friends with the IM.
I go home, I see you guys. I go home, I see my chick. I see my close friends sometimes when they come over or something.
Stop with that lie.
Yeah,
That lie? I'm
that
talking
close
very rare.
friends lie.
Oh, very rare. I'm talking like Adam Ferraro will come over like once in a blue moon.
Get out of here.
I'll
Once
see
every
him.
2 years.
Adam's a
Joe
creep, too.
Curry.
Adam's a strange motherfucker, too.
Adam is a creep and he's my pal.
He's just Adam's like so super positive, it makes my stomach hurt.
I know.
Hey,
He's kidding. You keep
Adam,
thinking
what's
he's
it-
got to be kidding.
Yeah, like it's like he's so nice. You go, what's really going on, motherfucker?
He's
Where's the gimp?
always
I know
been that
something's
way.
in a trunk somewhere locked up. And now Neo's extreme. I'm just fucking with Neo because Neo kind of to function in life, to feel what normalcy feels like, he would have to be on the computer. It gives him a sense of, because you can't. I mean, let's be fucking honest. But I'm talking about why a 55-year-old man
55
with a full head of hair, with beautiful doe eyes. Why am I being fucking kept from seeing your beautiful eyes? At least Opie he'll roll his. You should see when he leaves the thing with Master fucking Poe wrapped up like Yoda on a cell phone. I'm like, and I just did a show with him, and the way his aura is, because I'm good with reading shit, I give him a, hey, what's up, man? Like, I better not talk to him in the street, because he has his fucking hood, and he's not even walking. He's floating like a Spike Lee movie.
That's how Anthony goes home every day. You're so right.
And it's like I barely want to talk to Anthony because you can feel.
I flip the hood up because I hate cold. Once it gets warm out, I don't wear the parka in the summer. It's going to be 68 degrees in New York City. When I walk down today to get to my truck, that hood will not be on.
He's only doing because he felt the energy. I'm like, man, like last night. It's like you don't know how to, because it is a radio world, but you know, I like you guys, you know what I mean? But you go, like I'll text message Opie. I actually wanted to call him and talk, but I'm like, I'll text message and I'll go, and I'll try to figure out at what text message does it stop.
Right.
Opie's a kind of control freak, so I said, maybe I'll let Opie have the last text. And then it's like, you come out, and fucking, Boba Fett is got your back and walking the streets, and he's on the phone, not talking to anybody, just pushing buttons with his hood up, and I'm like, hey.
He's making corn, man.
No, do you know what
corn with his phone.
Do you know what I do on that phone?
He can't wait to get home. He's got to get his corn made.
Do you know what I do on that phone?
What?
When I'm not making a phone call.
He's watching TV.
I have video on demand on my phone, so I'm watching TV as I'm walking to my truck.
Well, Greg, he's watching the news. That's good, right?
I watch Fox News.
I feel like I'm in the corner at the closed down Italian restaurant on my phone. I see Anthony come by. I give him eye contact like I haven't been talking to the nigga for 4 hours. I give him I'm not going to bother you, dude. I recognize you.
I enjoyed our walk to the garage. We had a nice little conversation. Yeah. I enjoy talking to Patrice.
I go, hey, Ann, I don't want to overextend our boundaries, even though we were actually together for
it was like Patrice goes, I go,
go,
Patrice, take it easy, man. He goes, well, my car is parked in the... He's like making an excuse. My car's parked in the same garage as yours. May I walk with you?
I don't want to make you feel like you have, because I know you're a recluse.
Patrice, you are so welcome to walk and talk with me.
Howard Hughes.
You nailed it, though. You nailed it. Sounds like we're all really close pals.
I realized
at 11 o'clock we all go our own ways as fast as possible.
The older I get, the less people I want to deal with. You're right.
I guess bowling's out then.
I've gone bowling.
It's hard to talk a lot with Patrice around, so I figured I would keep quiet on the radio, and then you and me would go bowling later.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Patrice does tire us out, man. He's got a lot of energy.
I love when Patrice comes.
All right, let's go to Nate in Brooklyn. Nate.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, man.
Opie, I can see it. One day you're going to start the show telling us that Ant's in a mental hospital, screaming that he had to kill his video game chickens to keep the guy from Cleveland from learning his Army's location. Take it easy, guys.
You got to be careful.
Let's go to Knuckle Child in Jersey.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Just wanted to ask Anthony if after all the years of EverQuest, he finds himself in his basement whittling arrows and working on his room craft.
Crafting arrows. No, I haven't played EverQuest or EverQuest 2 or any of those games in a while. Those take years off of your life. You spend years playing it.
And
literally.
And they never end.
And they never end. It goes on and on to get to the next level. And some parts of the game are combat. Other parts are crafting arrows to use in combat. So for hours, you're trying to get experience points crafting things. One time, I spent hours making iron ingots so I could make a belt buckle, and it just took hours.
Hold on, that's not right.
All
right.
Why
don't you go see? Anthony, why don't you go see fucking The Hills Have Eyes with me?
That's it. Like go to you
Let's
with
just
the
go
movies
to a movie
with
and watch
you.
The Hills Have Eyes.
I could probably get it from one of the guys. They burn it, and I watch it at home on my big screen. It's great.
Patrice, granted it's not normal, but this is going on. Explain the eBay thing with EverQuest. That's even creepier.
People make characters for EverQuest. Now it takes years sometimes. Some people power game, but it takes years sometimes to build up your character. I've had the same character since 1998. on EverQuest.
And it's valuable.
It's still there. It's valuable.
Is he out there somewhere in the cyber world?
Yeah. Right now he's crouched down somewhere, just sitting,
just waiting to play again,
waiting for me to log on and give him life again.
What's his name? Andy Serkis?
I think his name is Vax. VHAXX.
That's 8 years of your fucking life.
This character is sitting there. I am so fine.
You
know what? But it's so. He started out as just this guy from the Northlands, the snowy Northlands, as nothing with no possessions. And now I have treasures beyond compare, Patrice, and power.
You know what?
Power.
You don't condone this.
I don't. But I'm kind of playing devil's advocate here a little, which is what's so great about regular life anyway.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
No, I'm not kidding. Really, if you think about it, I mean, what the fuck? You could create ingots.
It's your
right,
and you get to live. You get to live in existence. What is an ordinary person day to day? What is so? You got a good life, Patrice. You're a comic. You get a lot of ass. You know, in a regular life for an average everyday person.
Patrice, have you ever been on a raid with 150 people to slay a dragon?
And I wouldn't fucking want to.
Well, my
you don't know
friend.
what you're missing, sir.
I don't want to be Shaka Zulu, motherfucker. I want to be able to eat a fucking bagel with salmon cream cheese.
All right, listen. Hold on, though. Explain further the eBay thing, because this is how crazy this game gets.
So people
and
build
how
up
serious they take
their levels and build up their possessions to a point where they then can sell their account on eBay. And these things went for thousands of dollars at some point. Somebody paid like $5,000 for a character.
Or a certain weapon, too, right?
Yeah, certain weapons. They're like, I'll sell you these.
Weapons that take what?
The Staff of Elimination can be sold to you.
What's the oldest character? How old is this game?
Game probably, I think I was on it really at the beginning, so probably 98.
But listen how this exchange takes place. This is the weirdest part about it.
What they give, you got to pay.
So you go on eBay
money
with your character or this weapon that's really hard to do unless you want to, spend, I don't know, years on the game or whatever.
Yeah, years.
So you'll throw it on eBay. I got a certain weapon or certain character, and then somebody will say, well, I will pay you the $5,000 for that. Yep. And they wait for the money to go into an account, and then they meet in cyberspace, and the character's handed over or the weapon's handed over.
Then you give your login name and password, and the character
and
is then yours.
And there's no way for you to download it and keep it and then sell that motherfucker. What's to keep you from selling 85 of these dudes?
Well, you would probably, I don't know, if you took the money and didn't give the password.
No, you get the password, but you just just transfer him over.
You know what? I'm guessing that the guys that spent 12 years developing these characters have some sort of some sort of system built.
Something so they don't get ripped off.
No, I'm saying the guy that's selling it to you.
Yeah.
I sell you my 9-year character. I go, here's my 9-year character, but I still have my 9-year character.
You put it in some kind of account. You put the money in an account until everybody's happy, then the money's released.
No. I'm saying I sell you my character.
Right.
You give me the money.
Okay.
But what keeps me, the guy who's selling the character, from keeping my imaginary fucking thing on my computer?
The name or password, you change it then. The guy that bought it changes his password. Now the old guy has no access to that character anymore.
Isn't there like something you can download?
No, it's on the game's servers. It's not on the actual character isn't on your server. It's on the game server. You got to log in on the game. You can't just have it at your house.
That's just
hand over some graphic cartoon to some guy.
This is where it gets crazy. Dave in Memphis. Dave.
Hey, boys. Yeah, I had to dump my fucking wife, man. She got so engulfed in these fucking RPG online things.
They were calling.
I think it was called.
They were calling games like EverQuest and stuff the Widowmaker because it would break up relationships like crazy. There were people that just wouldn't pay attention to wives and girlfriends, boyfriends.
Let's see what happened to Dave. So what happened, Dave? What was the game? And
it was called RuneScape, I think. RuneScape. Now it just turned her into a fucking zombie, man. The house, never pick up. She never fucking cleans.
Just sits there.
She's so fucking living in this online virtual fucking world, man. I mean, it just drove me nuts.
People get married in this world. They have weddings where they invite people, and they all gather, and there's like a clergyman type guy, and they buy rings, they fashion them and exchange them, and vows, and
thou shalt not touch my pussy.
And
the second as I sit here and your dick is hard, you will not put your hands on the great princess Orokian from the planet Bufla. And you crazy
some
bitch.
people really get into it.
What if I
so many
smash your
people
head
into
with this
this.
fucking keyboard?
Yeah.
Let's go to Jeremy in California. Jeremy.
Hey guys, what's happening?
Hey.
I was going to tell Patrice and everybody the whole allure of it all is you're escaping reality. You don't have to deal with the normal everyday bullshit. You get on your computer and all your worries of your fat ass wife or whatever goes away.
That's just, it's sad, dude. That's just fucking sad, man.
Well, I don't know about that. People
Escape
are really,
from-
people are really
smoke
enjoying their
you smoke
time
this
on.
shit to escape from reality.
Yeah.
I am reality.
I am
I
reality.
am reality, motherfucker. Are you out? I'm not impressed with this shit. I'm not. It doesn't make. I don't sympathize with this whole escape from fucking.
It's not
I gotta
escape
live
from
reality, nigga.
It's
I
not
got
escaping.
diabetes. I gotta. There's no magical mountain I could go on and not have to fucking take pills, nigga.
It
Deal
ain't
with
no
life,
escaping
motherfucker.
reality game.
Deal with your shitty job.
I just
It's
why can't
enhancing
you
your
just
life.
why can't you just enjoy it?
Really,
like
the Widowmaker's enhancing your fucking life?
For some people,
I
this
love-
enhances their life.
I love.
You're a
being in the
30-year-old
game.
guy living in your parents' basement, working at a deli, but online you're a king of some fucking society,
some
man.
realm.
So what happens after logging out?
You log out, your character sits there where you had it until you log back on.
But
The game
you,
never ends.
What happens to you?
They get another
me?
Logging out.
They
Me?
get another
I come to
addiction.
work.
They get another video game they're into. My brother's roommate spends well over 16 hours a day on one of these online games. He has given up on doing anything social. He goes to work, and he goes right to his room, closes the door, and you don't see him until he has to go to work the next day.
You had to be real.
That's his entire life. It's not an exaggeration. I'll be over at my brother's. It's 90 degrees, summer day, gorgeous. Like, get the fuck outside, have fun, right? His shades are down. He's online with his headphones, just enjoying the hell out of himself. He doesn't give a shit about the real world anymore.
You had to be real to do this. You had to be real
Yeah.
to do what you're doing.
Yep.
You had to be real to get into comedy. You made a conscious decision to stay real.
Yeah.
There's times you wish you could have take a Calgon bath and fucking leave it all behind and
Take
go
me
wide.
away.
It's just like I don't have sympathy for people who commit suicide. It's like it's too easy to escape from fucking what reality, motherfucker?
It's not.
Handle your reality.
Ain't no
Handle your
escape
life.
from reality.
Any entertainment.
You
is
can-
under-
right.
Escape
Yeah.
that
But
sports,
it's-
anything you do.
But
to
you
take,
don't. You're not an escape from reality
No,
comic,
I'm
Greg.
No, I'm not.
You give people reality when you're
Yeah.
on stage. You do. Do you or do you not?
But
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
but-
about
having
what the fuck's
fun
going
for
on.
most people. It's not an escape. It's going. I enjoy the graphics. I like the gameplay is fun. At no time am I like, thank God I'm here in the castle.
There are
The reality out there. I don't want to deal
I
with.
find that hard. Look, man, it's hard to raise a real dog for 10 years, let alone to take the time to raise a cyber alien nigga and sell it for a couple of dollars.
I love how passionate he can get about, like, basically.
Oh,
all right,
I
should,
know.
Should you spend 20 hours a day on one of these games? Probably not. But you're like fired up about it. Like, you're gonna set them all straight.
Because I get on these Pal Talks and I'm a regular guy trying to be on Pal Talk, but I'm with Super Johnson is great. Bottom slash who takes pride in this shit. All I want to do is see a titty, nigga. That's all.
Yeah.
I want to see a titty I can't see in real life.
How good is that?
Escaping
sex-
reality, are you?
No, nigga, I'm trying to find it. Cause my conversation is, hi, bitch. Are you? Your lovey lumps 01 in Nevada? Listen, you ever make it to New York, bitch? I'm trying to get a bitch on a plane.
That is interactive.
I'm
Wow.
not trying to beep, 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 boop, beep, beep, send, boop, 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 send, and
You want a reality?
I'm
You're
touching-
using that as a tool to make it real.
To make it real.
All
Come
right.
touch me, baby.
I hear ya.
How's that
But
feel?
it's-
Better
it's-
than that keyboard, huh,
I
bitch?
let Greg
I
hit
hear
it.
you.
But as far as all this virtual stuff, it's kind of the sex stuff that they have, which you think would be much more evolved, right? Actually, isn't. Right? They don't really have like great virtual sex and interplay at this point yet.
No,
do they?
it's a lot of flashing of tits. It's a lot of solo action. A lot of guys jerking off on this
Right.
goddamn thing. But You know, you got to weed through the bad.
I mean, you would think that by now, given what they're doing with everything else, that you would have helmets and systems and things.
Wasn't
you
it
could
supposed
really
to be
have
like that?
complete-
When they
Yeah.
showed it back in, the early 90s, you put that virtual reality helmet on, laid back in the chair, and you're feeling titties and shit.
Yeah, you thought you'd be fucking Claudia
and you're running your hands down hips and fucking. And
What was Stallone's movie? What's that one? Him and, what's the name? Funny face. Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. There was a virtual reality.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
And just fucking in the helmet.
Yeah, fucking in the helmet. Get out of here.
I saw this chick in Reno, dude, and I'm like, me and my girl looking at her, and we have to do the whole computerized comfort zone, the computerized foreplay. Like, hey, why don't you be wink, wink, whisper cam, and how about I invite you into hey, make a new friend room. And then it's like, hey, sweetie. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, this was great over the internet. This is beautiful. But listen, you going to be in New York?
Yeah.
Look, I got a website. Go to PatriceO'Neal.com. You know I ain't no thrasher, bitch. You know what I mean? Just tell people you coming to visit Patrice. And they gonna find me. I ain't gonna kill you, bitch.
He is trying to get girls live.
Nigga, let's come on, see me.
Yeah.
Come on, see me.
How's that
baby.
working out for you?
Look, I'm a master at getting some titty. I'm a master at that shit. I've had bill collectors come and visit me, nigga, and I'm not bullshitting. Bitch come to try to collect money, and I'm like, oh, pudding pop. What is this all about? Is this fulfilling? You gonna try to take money from a black man? You know, come on, baby. You know what college is like. Come on, see me. Come see me. That's what I want. I don't want this magical play like this Lucci chick that runs your fan site.
Yeah, there she is.
It's like, come on, baby, come out. Look at this bitch. I don't want to talk to this bitch on the screen. She got big old juicy
She came
titties.
out. She was at FH Riley's
Yeah, but
walking around.
she hides.
Well,
Well, she's just regular bitch on at FH Riley's, but
Look,
on here
all right.
she's Lucy 18.
All right, here we go. Mark in Georgia. He lives in the virtual world. Mark?
Yeah, I used to.
What
you
happened?
used to, huh?
Oh, yeah, we did Air War for about 4 years, man.
Air War?
You got to build your Air Wars, yeah. Air Warrior.
And you got to build, and it takes years to.
You got to build your own airplanes. You got to learn how to fly them. Then you got to learn how to fight to freaking stay alive.
Yeah, there's that whole time thing. Those are the addicting games, the ones that take a lot of time to get to anywhere valuable.
And it's like 12 hours a day. Next thing I know is like, damn, I hadn't eaten in the last 24 hours, you know.
You hear this? He stopped eating.
You know who got way deep into EverQuest and EverQuest 2? Keith the Cop. He was so deep for a while, he figured out how much time he wasted playing the game and what he would have been able to earn in overtime if he would have not played the game and worked. And it was just hundreds of thousands of dollars that he wound up just wasting away.
And this guy stopped.
Wait, let's hear what happened with Mark. So what happened, Mark? You did this for 4 years. It got to a point you forgot to eat.
I went and bought 2 new computers, every fastest upgrade, anything that could come out for video and sound was there. I built a whole room just for this computer system.
And it sounds like he got money to spare.
Yeah.
And then the ex-wife said, that was enough, bye.
She left you.
She left you.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
Shit.
Every bit of it was gone.
Did she take half your gaming system?
That's when I knew I was addicted to the shit. I turned it off.
And you haven't played since?
No, I couldn't. Man, look, it was worse than I don't even know what kind of addiction that was.
Mark, I got to tell you, the games now, they're so good.
Is your life better?
Come on, give it a try.
They made the crack stronger, bro. You got to check it out.
Is your life better now, dude? Is your life better?
Yes, it is. Thank God.
Right,
I didn't know what I was missing until I got out of it.
Life.
I appreciate it.
Man, we're on to something. Thank you. I can't even think. What's your name? Dikiera?
Dicterium.
What?
Dicterium.
That's his magic screen say. That's not his real name. His real name is Jeff. He's Dicterium, the evil Lord of Justice.
He's Jeff, and he works at Foot Locker.
Dicterium, fucking asshole.
All right. What's your story, bro?
Well, I met my wife on EverQuest about 3 years ago. We used to meet out by the lake, by a small town in one of the realms.
They met in the cyber world.
We'd start fishing, and then we'd go on hunting parties together. And
wait, did you?
Yeah, you can fish.
But did you actually have a spot in the cyber world? I'll meet you by the lake.
Yeah. I'd get on after work. And
did she cyber stand you up? And did you have to cyber take her to dinner too? You psychopath.
There are lands in these games that aren't just random. I mean, and they're huge. These games are huge. The land in it would take you days to like run across, and you get familiar with the spots and the areas and locations and cities. Like you'll go out on a hunting thing and be gone for like weeks doing this, and then come back to your home city and be like, I remember this place. You know all the
exercise and shit.
You know all the places. You know where to go and where certain people hang out and stuff. And it becomes a society of all these people online that becomes very familiar.
So you met your wife on EverQuest. You're meeting at an imaginary lake in the cyber world, and then you have to meet in the real world eventually. How was that?
Well, I paid for her to get a bus ticket down. We've been seeing each other on EverQuest.
Just as romantic as meeting by the lake.
I'm sending a coach for you, my dear. A horse-drawn coach.
Your chariots will arrive anon.
Greyhound.
I just FedExed a Greyhound ticket.
But the ticket had a wax seal that when it broke, Jesus came and fished.
Here, this will give you safe passage. Safe passage to my realm.
What was her name? Morlocks 114.
All right. So you met her. She took a bus to see you.
Right. Well, we decided to move in together. I mean, we didn't just see each other for the first time. When we met, she was already looking for a job down here. So I paid for her bus ticket, and she came down, and she stayed for a couple of weeks to look for a job. And then she went back.
What, did she get armor crafter? Was she looking for armor crafting work?
Oh, man. Oh, my God. This is just unbelievable, man.
Oh, no, this is happening more than you realize.
Yeah.
Are you guys happy?
Yeah, we're pretty happy. We play probably about 6 hours a night now. We both have our laptops together. We sit on the bed and we play, and we'll chat back and forth.
Wait, you're in bed with your laptops. Tell me you're meeting in the cyber world, even though she's right next to you.
She's right next to you.
Please tell me you're doing that.
We still hunt together, and we still
hunting.
together.
I got to a point.
Swinging?
Does she start getting pissed off because you're looking at other women in the cyber world?
I saw you talking to a half-goat fish woman.
I saw you squirrel hunting.
You think the half-elves are cuter than me?
Why were you squirrel hunting? You don't like squirrel hunting.
Do I look fat in this chainmail?
Why'd you go off to the planet Plutox? It says here you went to Plutox. Well, baby, come on now. They got a free trip.
I used to set up, I had 3 accounts on 3 computers.
You know that shit's going on, too.
I heard you got the princess from Mario Brothers pregnant.
Hey, guys.
You never went north of the lake before. What's over there?
Yeah, who told you about this spot?
Nothing.
What we're trying to say is no amount of technology can make these bitches bearable.
We never caught this many fish. Who told you about this fishing spot?
D Kira, whatever. What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say that we got a raid foreman right now, so I'm gonna have to let you guys go.
A what foreman?
A raid?
He's got a
50
raid.
people we're going to go slay.
Oh, see. He only had enough time to...
He's got a raid for me. That sometimes takes hours to get a raid together.
That was probably too much.
Dude, let me tell you something. You're trying to coordinate 150 people in a raid. And these are all individuals all over the country, geeks from everywhere, in a room somewhere to go in and slay this, like, dragon usually, that has so much power and hit points that it can kill you. It's got something called, like, death touch, where all of a sudden 25 guys will be wiped out dead just in one wave of this thing's wing or something. So you get this raid together, and it would take 5 hours sometimes to coordinate 150 people to what you're going to do. The raid goes in, and it's a wipe in about 5 minutes. Everyone's completely wiped out and dead. And the rest of the night is trying to revive everybody.
Whatever happened to this short attention span thing that these games were supposed to do?
Well, some people have short attention spans, but people that do this cannot have. They are the ones that are the OCD people that are meticulous, that pound every day. Must go up another level. I'm level 15. Must reach 16 by tonight. Have to reach 17 by tomorrow. I'll be in a minute. I'm so close to level 18. I gotta
screw eating, screw sleeping,
and it's just
screw my job.
But you don't even understand. It's not screw eating, screw sleeping, screw your job. It's holy shit. I thought that was 5 minutes. It's been 12 hours that went by. You don't realize that much time went
then
by.
You're lucky enough to max out at like level 60, and all of a sudden, no, now it's level 70.
Expansion pack comes out, now level 75. You made it up to level 60. Oh, 75's tops now.
Let's go to JR in Atlanta.
They keep the crack coming.
JR.
It's up there, buddy.
JR. I guess we lost him.
No?
I guess Fortune Magazine was talking about some of this stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we take a break?
It's still very huge. I mean, a lot of people are doing this. It's amazing.
We could talk for the next hour on this. I mean, it's
some guy sold his character here. Look, he's looking for $900 for selling my time invested in account. That's how they have to sell him. You have to say my time invested because the account actually belongs to the company that runs the game, and it's illegal to do this. It's a level 70 bard with over 120. These are extra points that you're able to get.
1,020?
Yeah, he has 12,000 hit points and 10,000 mana unbuffed. That's his potential to do magic, is measured in mana. He is Track V and Anguish flagged, which means he can get into certain cool areas. He has his Epic 2.0 weapon. Your epic weapons take months to get. And he just spells it out. All of his spells, even ancient level 70s, he's not the original owner, so it cannot transfer him. I'm willing to show him to anyone interested in the game. This guy's selling it for $900 he wants for his time invested. And he'll get it.
You got to feel good about yourself when you lay out $1,000 and just come in and slaughter everybody with someone else's dude.
Yeah. That's pretty much. No,
See, Greg's on, Tony.
You know what happens? They get chastised. They get yelled at in rooms. Fucking noob with your eBay character. Hey, we got a noob here with his eBay character.
Do you guys try to gang up on those type of guys?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
In player versus player.
Well, we could talk about this all
rooms.
day, but we'll move on.
We'll move on.
Greg
It's a lot of
Giraldo
fun.
in the studio. We promoting anything, Greg?
No.
All right.
No, just trying to
He's
stay
just doing
alive
the hang.
day to day.
Very funny comedian. Very funny.
Now ask one of these MySpace cyber fucking comics if they got anything to promote, and they don't. But bad comics are always ready to fucking promote.
Yeah, I got a bumper sticker. Well, I mean, I'm just really here. I got my new CD record release bumper sticker bag of marbles promotion gimmick coming up on Tuesday.
See the cynic. See that he
yeah.
fucking. This
That's why we
cocksucker-
like him.
This cocksucker will not join me. In this, he hates that shit too. He
Yeah.
But some of them are his fans, so you don't want to. You know, Greg's a nice guy, but he fucking knows these clowns. He's being forced to promote himself. I've been raked into coming into MySpace. Friend requests, Jimmy Hats, fucking
Jimmy Hats.
with
I
fucking
he's hysterical.
Rocky the Squirrel as his face, and I have to go. Yeah, sure, friend. I have 5,000. I want Rocky the fucking Squirrel at my show. Suck my balls.
It is the worst. It is the worst thing right now. It really is.
Yeah, we even got a MySpace.
You got
account.
MySpace?
I started doing it a couple weeks ago because you just have to. There's no way you can fight it anymore. And
No,
the
you
reality
have
is
to.
sometimes it's not a bad thing, you know. But what's fucked about it is that these guys who really are not good, and I don't mean just like the big famous guys with the huge MySpace accounts, but a lot of guys that you go on there and they have 13,000, 15,000,
Yeah.
and they blow, but they're selling out, they're doing, and it's almost becoming irrelevant whether you're good or not.
Up to 16,000 friends. I'm teetering on 16,000. A lot of people write me, and I had a fun exchange with a fan the other day. He wrote and said, "Hey, asshole, nice background on your webpage. Good idea. Light text on a gray background." Now, I'm pretty computer savvy. I do a little HTML programming, so I kind of got my MySpace looking nice. I got video on there and stuff, and nice background of one of my favorite video games, Half-Life. So I wrote him back. I go, "Hey, asshole, if you had a connection worth of shit or a computer that wasn't a piece of crap, or you waited 10 seconds longer for the background to load, you'd have noticed I have a beautiful Half-Life background that works great with my text. I expect an apology." And he writes back, he goes, "Oh, nice background." So I wrote him back and went, I didn't see a sorry there. and his answer to the whole thing was, "Jesus Christ, I thought you said you never wrote back to any of the fans." He's just aggravated now.
That guy was pretty easily smacked down, huh?
Yeah, just smacked him.
Had low self-esteem in Magic World.
Oh, smack a lot of these people. But you realize when you have so many people like that write you, that they ask a lot of the same questions.
Yeah.
So I have things in Notepad, cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste. And people are like, dude, I so didn't expect you to just go on that long. Thanks for writing, man. That's so cool of you.
They do that with stand-up all the time. These guys, you get those guys like these open micers, like, hey, I've done stand-up once, and you're one of my favorite comedians. I thought maybe you could spend 6 hours writing me an 8-page document on how to become. What have you done for the last 14 years? Well, young fella in Cleveland.
Yeah, I have a cut and paste for just about every occasion. All I do is go, hey, Bob, cut, paste.
I just say thanks, no matter
No,
what.
see, I can't do that. I don't want people to think I'm not writing them back.
I love everything you do. I put, you know what? Thanks, nigger, so they know it's me.
There you go.
Thanks,
nigger.
That's it, that's Patrice. Thanks, fuckface. And it's just quick, just to let you know, it's really me. You.
So, a lot of people ask me about the. I have a video on my MySpace of me sitting at a webcam.
That is
and
really
then,
creepy.
And
by
then
the way.
I come in from behind me and look over my shoulder. It's another me coming in. And people want to know how I did it, the software I use. And for a while, I'm taking a half hour giving this guy Premiere After Effects 8.0 lesson on how to clone a person on computer software.
Nigga, did you notice that Peter Jackson was in my top 8?
I'm like, yeah, I know. It's called CGI.
That was Andy
This
Serkis.
is how I did it. I filmed myself in front of a green screen.
Not a fake friend like you have.
Then
He's actually a friend of mine.
Sent the video off to Industrial Lights and Magic. They then, so I put the whole thing in a cut and paste, and I did that. And I have a lot of people go, dude, thanks for taking the time. And I wrote to one guy and said, don't feel so special. I go, I cut and paste that to about 1,000 people. And I said, but you can feel better because what I'm writing you right now is not cut and paste. But I'm going to have to start cutting and pasting that when people assume that I'm writing
We
to
should
them.
take a break. Greg Giraldo in studio. We do have a MySpace account officially for the radio show, Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
How many fans? Did you, you beaten Dane Cook yet?
We officially just started up, I don't know, a couple thousand.
How
I
many
mean,
we
Anthony's got his own account that's what, is doing real well.
15, but Norton's got 17
Fuck
or
both
something
of
like
you.
that.
I
We
already got
cannot.
I already got 6. I started yesterday.
I've been trying to beat Norton.
Pussies.
Really?
Oh, fuck.
The first 6,000 come fast, Pally.
Oh, the next 11 is the hard
That's
one.
the hard one.
6,000?
Something like that.
Man,
Something
I think I have
5 or 4,
700.
Some stupid shit.
We
like
got 2,500.
And then it's
We
like,
just
I'll throw
started,
your
though.
bone. Hey, Patrice, I'll put you in my top 8. I'll help you out.
All right, listen. When we get back, we're going to do news teases.
Nice.
I think you'll have fun with this, Greg Giraldo.
More fear.
We hate
fear-mongering.
We hate the news tease, and every once in a while we take a look at all the crazy news teases they have out there to make you watch their dumb news program. No comment.
Cannot comment.
More info to come. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Greg Giraldo in studio today. Patrice O'Neill filling in for Jim Norton, doing a great job for us. Thank you, Patrice.
Thank you.
I don't want anything. I'm just giving you props.
I didn't say anything.
Don't be all suspicious. I'm just giving you a compliment.
I'm just saying thank you. I'm looking
And
at
I'll
this
give you a
fucking
compliment
box
when
and
we're
I'm just saying thanks.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I
thought you were
am
giving
so
me the look.
psyched.
No, I'm just saying.
I'll compliment you when we're not on the air. And I think I'm going to do the show with you tomorrow night when you do your little relationship show.
That's very nice of you, man.
I ain't talking. I'll just hang and laugh
Work,
at you.
be the board op.
Oh, I'm going to board up and I'll jump in a little bit. How's that?
Hey, man, you're the one that fucking gave me the opportunity, the benefactor. I have to fucking actually say, Opie's the one that said, hey, maybe you should do that.
Yeah. All right.
Fucking fair enough. But, I give you props.
And I think our friendship is starting to blossom a little
Probably
bit.
almost.
We're now text messaging
I
each
think,
other.
You know what I think
It's
is
nice.
our relationship is at the level of when a bee fucks the plant and then shits whatever he shits in the air.
Yeah.
And then hits the plant. We're the shit in the air before the plant.
Wow.
We're pre-pollination.
Hey,
That's a good
that's a sort of relationship metaphors that'll be flying around tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're at the stage where the snake
Tell your bitch
poisons the.
that she's the shit that fuck.
We're this close. Patrice, we're this close to going to see a movie together.
Wow.
We just got to decide what movie we could see together.
You can't get close to Patrice.
Because I don't see those
You'll
black
scare him.
movies.
You can't get close to Patrice. You start thinking you're friends, and then he turns on you because he can't take the warning. You gotta.
I'm the
Is that
same
it?
way.
You gotta-
man. That's why I think this might
you two
work.
will be
Great. That's why I couldn't be friends with Bob Kelly. He was dripping like desperation. I'm like,
Oh, no, don't
I was
say
like,
that. Don't fucking say that.
God
What
damn.
is wrong with you, man?
You ever hear the Bob Kelly story? I'm hanging out with
No.
Norton and Bob Kelly at a Starbucks, and it was at the stage that Patrice and I are at, We're feeling each other out like, maybe we could be friends. I actually looked at him at Starbucks. I go, dude, this is where it ends. I can't be a friend.
Because he's fat?
And I meant it, too.
No,
I
like, because he
meant it.
wants friendship from
Yeah,
him.
Bobby
He wants
needs
it
a hug.
so bad that it's like, ugh. And I actually
love
told him in a
Bobby.
Bobby's a
Starbucks
good guy.
near Jimmy's old joint. And he's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" I'm like,
Yeah, we're
just
permanent-
being honest.
both
Instead
really-
of us like walking around with this.
Both really distant. Like,
Yes, Anthony, I'm sorry.
The guy that was going to come in for the freak thing
Yeah.
today for American Mess.
Yeah.
He was going to stick things
Yeah,
in
yeah.
his peenie hole.
Yeah.
He's available on Pal Talk.
Yes.
On cam.
Hey, he's doing what he wants to do.
Yeah.
We have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be the showstopper. The dude that was going to come in and shove things in his pee hole. He's going to do it live in studio on a webcam, by the way, so the rest of the country could see.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, lawyers don't want us to do that. So now he's going to do the exact same thing, just from a different
From
location.
the comfort of his own home, I guess. I'm having a lot of problems keeping the camera going here.
All right, why don't we?
It's really shaky.
Why don't we do some fine adjusting and see if we can get the Pal Talk camera
Yeah.
all set and ready to go, and we'll do it before the show ends today, okay?
Well, there's.
But you might want to head to the Pal Talk rooms.
There's his cam.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay.
Tell him we're not ready
Yeah,
for him yet.
not yet. We'll let you know.
Ben, what do you got? Ben's got a box.
There's a package for you and Anthony here.
Actually, I'm playing along. I know exactly
Hey,
what it
Of
is.
course you know what it is.
Oh,
Here,
a
it's your
t-shirt.
Run and Fez T-shirt.
Oh, there we go.
Here you go, Patrice. They sent something for you.
Where?
Oh, that's the pack. Hey, they're cool guys.
This has nothing to do with Ron and Fez's
You know,
fucking
oh,
T-shirt.
and what is this?
Holy crap.
That
Come
smack,
on.
that smack had nothing to do with Ron.
Look at what we get.
Yeah, just two of them. Let's see. Let me just make sure.
Just
here,
when
Ben.
you were feeling good about yourself,
Hold on.
Patrice O'Neill, you get a reality check.
Let's just.
Here we go. And
4:45 in the morning. Okay.
enjoy. If these are not active, please call me. I can get it done. ELO. And
Hey,
it's
ELO.
from Eric
Sorry, man.
Logan.
I listened to Carrie Underwood yesterday. She was great. I bought her album. She's great.
Oh my God! Would you look at this? This is the next phase.
This is what the satellite radio
in
is.
satellite radio.
Is now
Here it is.
down to.
Here it is. Completely.
It's smaller than my BlackBerry.
Here it is.
Smaller than my BlackBerry.
Completely portable,
See?
and this isn't one of those sham like fucking
Let me see
serious
this fucking
where
thing.
you have to plug it in and download shit and then take it with you. Live
Let me
programming.
see this here.
I'm not going to give it to you.
Let me touch it.
I don't have a brother here with a gun that like
Let me
fucking.
touch it.
No.
This is fucking unbelievable. Did he not know
I
there was a?
trust you.
Did not Elo the racist not know that there was a black man in
Let me
here
tell
that
you
would love
something.
to listen to
There are
XM?
only 2 of these available right now. Even Jimmy
What?
Norton didn't get
from,
one.
From XM?
From the
There's only
XM
two. They
factory.
made 2?
They made 2 just for us.
Really, just like the 2 new 2007 Fords? They didn't.
I am so
These are not on
psyched.
the market yet. They're going to
Not
be on
even
the
on the
market in a couple
market
They're
more
in the
weeks.
studio.
Take that back
That's
from Patrice. Take it back from him.
Wow, this is
This
is
looks
the-
better
Yeah.
than my phone.
No
this
shit.
is live satellite you get as you're walking around. No friggin' download. And you can download MP3s, live XM and MP3s. Here we go.
There you go.
The future kids. Catch up with this doggy. Barf, barf, barf. With their backpack, with their Apollo astronaut wear that they gotta wear to get live programming portable. Oh, we don't have it yet because the technology isn't there, Robin. That's why we don't have the portable unit. No, the technology is out. It's just here, not over there.
Hello? Hello? Hey, this is Ben. Norton's going to be leaving for a couple of weeks. You want to come through?
Oh,
yeah,
damn. You're playing that game?
Yeah, man. I'll come on through.
Well, that Bob Kelly's not a bad guy after all.
This is great.
Ow. I
What
would have
time
loved
is
to
it?
fucking have a goddamn
we
Wi-Fi.
gave you an XM, didn't we?
Yeah, I gotta wrap that around my neck and stick my head out the window for that shit to...
We'll, you know,
All right, phase 1 you got.
We'll upgrade your XM. How's that sound? We'll upgrade you.
You
get
send
the
me the
upgrade.
software and shit?
We'll give
That
you
is
like,
hot, though. I like that shit.
you know what?
It's
I
like
got
a little phone.
I got a MiFi I don't need anymore.
Yeah, throw it,
Yeah.
Just throw it on the ground, and I'll crawl around in mousetraps to get it.
No, it's
Look
fucked
how
up.
thin this thing is.
No, it's fucked up. I love my MiFi to this day, and this thing just blows the MiFi away.
Completely.
No offense to the people at the, that got the
It
MiFi
looks like a
out
fucking.
there.
It looks like
But
a
this
phone.
thing is like, dude. I just for the Pal Talk camera, I held up my BlackBerry next to the new Helix. It's not even funny how much smaller it is than the BlackBerry.
But it's heavy. It looks like a goddamn a Trio or something. Looks like a computer.
Smaller than a
It's
trio.
smaller than a Trio, my friend.
Look
All
at
right.
that. Oh man. That is
fucking
great.
nice. It is nice.
The live stuff is amazing. They sent something from that other one, the serious one for the Pamela Anderson roast. They gave us like a ton of subscriptions and everything.
Yeah.
But like when I read it, you got the downloading it, and who the hell's gonna put? I still sitting in a box in my house.
Yeah, for some reason they are trying to push to everybody that it's not available. You can't get like live satellite. And XM's had it with the MiFi, and that was just phase one. This right here, and where it's going to go from this. It's just amazing how small this is, and you walk around live broadcast of satellite radio.
How much
no
is it gonna
restrictions,
be?
no
How much
bullshit.
is it going to be? You think?
It'll be up there at first, but then the price.
400, you think?
Hey, they give it to me for free. I have no idea what the prices are.
I was wondering, fellas, is it possible I can take some of these Tums home and
they're Jimmy's. So listen, the little guy's got a sour stomach all the time.
I want to thank Eric Logan for sending us the Helix.
Elo.
This is just like being paid what we're worth. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
it.
much.
This
Elo.
was this a little prize for us because we've been chirping, chirp.
This is just like being paid what we're worth.
Thank you for the distraction, Elo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be distracted for a day.
Thanks, Opie. I was actually feeling good for a second.
I know the corporate world. I know what they're up to. They know we're not completely happy right now, so make sure you send them up a Helix immediately. That'll distract them. Yeah, for a day, maybe a weekend.
You know what happens sometimes when you're hanging out. You got your chick. And another chick comes along, right? And wants to have sex with you. The chick that you're with is going to do a little something extra, right? To keep the other chick from getting too much of your attention.
Well, the problem also...
No comment on the rest. No comment.
Well, the problem, though, is that we got two chicks.
Yeah.
And we don't live in Utah.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you balance the two chicks?
Well, two chicks are kind of hot on each other. Could be a threesome.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got to give each chick individual attention.
Each chick has to get equal attention.
And you got to make sure that chick doesn't get pissed off at the other chick because you're paying attention too much to the one chick.
And not only that, your friends
are you the chick?
really like your friends really like the chick.
We said
you're
no
with.
comment. This is the best we can do today.
Are you the chicks?
Hold on, no.
No, we're the dude.
We're the guy with the two chicks. Now look,
We're the dude.
our friends really like the chick we've been with,
Right.
and they don't want this new chick to fuck up how cool this other chick is.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Right.
I don't like
So
these.
we can really say right now.
Oh, this is a sneaky white meeting.
But what if
no little.
I'm going to try to
Sneaky white
this
meeting.
Is a sneaky
But what
white
if the two
corporate
chicks
meeting? I didn't know.
were twins?
Two chicks are like twins. What? They can't. They're not twins though.
Yeah, I know that's the problem.
They like one chick likes one thing. One chick, I think one chick's a little kinkier, a little dirtier than
one
the other
chick
one.
likes to get down and dirty.
Right, the other chick is a little more,
and the other chick's kind of like a soccer mom
because she's been raised in an environment that she's had a lot of rules that she's had to pay attention to. She has parents and stuff that watch over her, that make sure she's being the way she should be. The other chick, though, is just a slut. No one's looking after her.
That's right.
Could just fuck anytime she wants.
You can pretty much do whatever you want with the
Right.
one chick.
So,
But the two chicks kind of get along
Right. They are friends.
because of us.
Uh-oh.
They're getting along
Right.
because there's a mutual interest. The guy.
You're the guy.
Yeah, of course we're the guy.
The one chick you're going to have to take out on a lot of dates.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of dates. The other chick, you can just bang her and then drop her.
Hold
drop
the-
her
Now
off.
one chick is
You don't even have
real.
to drop her off.
One chick's really an attention whore.
Right.
She wants to monopolize a lot of time.
Right.
But the other chick is a little more open.
There's some appeal to the other chick.
A lot of appeal
And
to the
both
other.
chicks know about each other.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
both
yeah.
chicks know about each other.
Oh,
they
yeah.
want to hook up and do a
is
threesome.
So is the soccer mom willing to be a whore for the men that she likes?
The soccer mom would like to be a whore, but the soccer mom has so much psychological baggage from its upbringing that it can't just be a
The
whore.
soccer mom would love to be a whore if no one was looking.
But she's trying
Yeah.
to compete. She's
Yeah.
trying to compete with the whore.
Not compete with the whore. Know that the whore has her role.
Right.
And she wants to act with the whore. Why can't there just be a whore and the nice girl in the threesome? You know?
Like, so one lick your nipples and the other one is
just
sucking your balls.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Exactly.
And the one licking your nipples goes, wow, she's a real ball
And the
sucker.
best thing is, everyone wins in the
That's
relationship.
right. As long as you keep the chicks separate.
So what's
as
the
long, as long as the two chicks
the
never
two chicks
really
gotta
meet.
know
Which
that.
one is
they'll
the
know.
problem?
Huh?
Which is the problem? The whore or the soccer mom is fucking up the system.
Well, there's issues with both of them.
And who sent you to Helix? The whore or the soccer mom?
We love the whore. We love our whore. You slut.
So we know
Let's
who
just-
the fucking whore
Let's
is.
just put it this way: this Helix is a sex toy for the whore.
But the nice girl really wants to get in bed with us.
Right.
But the nice girl,
she just doesn't want to get as
she's
sloppy.
She's laying
But you know what
down the rules. She will let
Yeah.
you lick her asshole, but not fuck her in it.
There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of things that the nice girl's laying down that sometimes us and the whore are going like,
Stop fucking up our shit.
we're having a good time in bed here. We want to invite you in for some fun. But if you keep with these rules, you're not coming into bed
She'll
with us.
suck your dick, but she won't spit on it. But she'll actually tell you that.
The whore lives alone, by the way.
Right.
And the soccer mom, there's a lot of other girls around.
Yeah, a lot of the girls around, and
a lot of other corporate bitches.
You shut up.
Look, we're trying here,
You
okay?
fucking phonies. Y'all really bug me. With your innuendo.
Wait.
Fucking tell
Oh
it is.
shit! Oh shit! Look, E-Rock's running in and writing a note. This can't be good.
Wait, you guys weren't
Oh.
you guys weren't really talking about two chicks?
Oh shit, E-Rock! What's the whore saying?
What's the whore saying?
Did the pimp call and say to shut the fuck up?
Yo, baby, you got to stop telling your business.
Well, this sucks. Ron in Vegas. Ron, what's up?
Hey, good. They're doing the ball bag bit right now, man. Have the pets fucking unleash on these bastards.
Do you have a radio and you're listening to it?
Can we get audio for Monday?
Yes.
Is that possible?
Unfortunately, I'm on my way to the courthouse as an
All
attorney,
right.
not a defendant.
Can we
Yeah, listen in.
can we listen in a little bit?
Hopefully someone's taping this and can send the tape in for us.
Drop trial, man. Hello, everybody. Time to drop trial. All right, turn around the other way.
You can't hear this one. Huh?
We've given him each a little thing of honey.
His signal
is that
sucks.
it?
Huh?
Can we get it?
We're trying to stream it. Greg, we did this crazy bit a couple weeks ago where we had guys come in and they got stung in the ball bag by real wasps, bees, yellow jackets. Never been done on the radio before. And, well, the rest of the radio has decided it was such a great bit they need to do it immediately.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And it's really frustrating.
Don't unhitch.
Just keep it warm,
Yeah,
okay? Keep it in the stable.
Okay.
No.
Keep the horse in the stable.
Yeah.
Why? Time to drop trowel, man.
Okay, go ahead, show everybody.
Time to drop trowel. You know, that's just going to drive me nuts. Hopefully, someone get the audio and we'll play it on Monday.
You people are hysterical.
Why?
It's kind of amazing
There's
how that
already a
happens.
huge backlash.
Dude, because like in comedy, you guys really take your shit seriously, and believe it or not, there are radio guys out here that take their shit seriously. We're not going to play the Howard game where he invented everything, but there's guys like Ant and I, and there's a bunch of others out there that do original, creative bits, and you're proud of it, and then you turn on a radio in Vegas, and these guys are just blatantly taking your bit, and they have no shame whatsoever, and no one in Vegas knows where they got it from. It is so frustrating.
Could you imagine the balls to just sit there and think, I'm just going to steal this?
Right. In the comedy world, you guys really, beat up the guys that do that.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. For the most part, you do.
No. No.
I've talked to other guys, and you guys are dead serious about other people taking your shit, and you let the other people know.
Fucking absolutely not.
Does it go on as much anymore? I don't even pay attention.
Yeah, it goes
to
on
it.
so much that no one even cares anymore. Like, it's like,
man,
why
that's-
even? Like it's the same thing. What you're saying is like you got no time to get mad at everybody who fucking. Because people go, well, it's too easy to say, no, I invented it.
Right.
But you made a point yesterday that summed it up, which is, we didn't invent it, but we invented it recently.
Well,
like we did it. Like I know some shit I do.
Well,
is
that
like
was the mousetrap
someone
thing.
said it.
Well, the mousetrap
At some
thing. We
point.
did a mousetrap bit, and we made it kind of our own. I would imagine some radio guy did some kind of mousetrap bit,
Yeah.
but we threw our own spin
It
on
was
it.
spawned in originality. It wasn't
Right.
spawned in.
But the
in,
bee sting thing. I mean, find me the tape. Find me the tape of someone doing that before.
Jesus, people are pissed.
Why?
Because they really don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
And they're just like speculating and livid, and It's hysterical.
We should have some good info on Monday.
Yeah, don't worry about it, people.
All
please.
they want to know is who is this tight bitch who ain't giving up no good pussy.
Don't worry. You know, people, don't worry so much.
We know who the slut is.
All right.
Love our whore.
Want to try some news teasers really fast?
Yeah, news teases. Everywhere in the country, the news is out of control. Fox News, CNN. They do their news teases. The locals are the worst. They try to scare the shit out of you with a little blurb during Seinfeld or something. Trying to watch a show, have a little fun, and they're telling you your car can kill you, and they don't tell you what kind of car, no info. Is the food that your child eating deadly? We'll tell you later. My kid's eating right now. I could be killing him. It's all fear to get you to tune in.
You like this stuff, Greg?
Yeah.
Oh, I love these.
And especially when I get you at the end, and the answer is no. Is the drinking water killing your kids? And then at the end, they're like, no, actually, it's not.
No, it's not. We just need you to.
Yeah. Nuclear cloud moving into our area. We'll let you know. No,
we just
it won't
needed
be.
you to watch longer because our ratings are down.
It is kind of amazing. They could tell you, if they did have information that something your kids could be eating could be killing them.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't tell you right away.
One thing I heard once was Indian Point nuclear power plant leak. Are you in danger? We'll let you know. And they did the news, and it turned out that it was a leak from a water cooling system on the generator itself. Had nothing to do with nuclear. It's like Bob left his hose spigot on our back.
Yeah.
Can it kill you? It was that, dangerous. There was no
somehow
nuclear...
we've started assuming that the news is supposed to be providing a service, but it's just entertainment like anything else.
Business, entertainment,
but
ratings, money.
They're not willing to tell us that
Right.
yet. That's the problem, you know? The best is when they involve the kids, too.
Yeah.
Always scary about the
kid
kids.
playing with a dangerous toy?
Yeah.
We'll tell you at 11.
Are your kids in danger?
Oh, well, thanks. It'll be so easy to make my kids not play with toys for the next 7 hours. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Dick, so you can sell some more shampoo. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, the latest news teasers. The first two are not that bad, then they get pretty ridiculous.
All right, we like that.
Plus, the billboards say everybody does it. But is it safe to bet? What you need to know about wagering on the Super Bowl and if you could get busted too.
And it's an ingredient that gives many ethnic foods their taste. What spice may help fight cancer?
You know, it's a fucking quiz show. You know, the news has turned into a quiz show. What is paprika?
What is cumin for 400?
Oh, damn it!
I hope it's curry, man. Hey, man, I hope it's curry.
I'll take coriander for 6.
They can't even leave our Super Bowl alone. Even people that have no desire to bet will bet on this stupid Super Bowl, and now they're trying to convince you that you might get caught.
Curry. Oh, shit. Damn it.
What liquid from a cow can kill you? Oh, shit.
Milk?
No, sorry, that's cow
Come on. What spice? Is it allspice?
Sorry, that's saffron. We were looking for saffron.
Damn it. Saffron. Isn't this the news?
Hey, by the way, does anyone know the answer to the spice? Because
it was indeed curry.
Oh,
there you go. Curry fights cancer.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. How much curry do you have to eat before it fights the actual cancer?
You shit it out.
There's
no
you
cancer
have to live in a
India.
silo of fucking curry.
You drink curry juice and
to
you
get the
just shit
effects.
the cancer.
You shit the
Give me
cancer.
some curry
All right.
juice. Shit it out.
Here's the next.
Shit out the cancer.
Here's the next news tease.
Still ahead on Fox 5 News at 10, a massive online identity theft ring broken. Did they steal your credit card number? How they did it and what you can do to protect yourself.
What? There's too much info there.
That keeps everyone involved.
That one was complicated because it had questions and then it also had like little.
Did they get my number? Am I safe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they didn't.
Let's go to Rich in Vegas. Rich?
Yeah, buddy, what's happening?
Hey.
Listen, just wanted to let you know the virus worked, but the bees are dead. Complete failure. These jack-offs.
The bit completely failed, so they can't even rip off the bit the right way.
They can't do it.
Fucking assholes.
No, the virus worked.
I hope the pests get at those guys at KOMP in Vegas. Thanks, Rich.
You got it, pal.
Well, that's good
You
news.
got it.
But then, of course, they'll try again.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next news tease here.
Colds and the flu, they can knock you out. But these products promise to beat the bugs.
It helps with my immune system. This is a wonderful, wonderful product.
What makes them so effective and who shouldn't take them?
Great.
Oh,
great.
See, here's something really good, really good, really good. Some people shouldn't take it.
Great.
They even have to scare you with the good news.
Great.
It's not smoking or drinking or even illegal drugs. We'll tell you what teens are doing at an alarming high rate and what parents should look out for.
All right. I'm going to eliminate some things. In the time he told you what it isn't, couldn't he told you what it is?
Yeah.
He told you 3 things that it isn't. What is it?
So you know your kids aren't drinking or smoking.
Because if a parent heard that, he would think, something your teens are doing could hurt them. Oh, it's probably smoking or drinking or something like that. No, it's not those things. Don't think you could guess us, people.
Not that regular shit you
Yeah.
all know about.
No.
Jerking off.
Yeah. It's was it the choking game?
Probably the choking game.
Honestly, this one this was
It's
pulled
gotta-
before I was pulling
And
answers as well. I know.
It's got to be the choking game.
Yeah, I think it
'Cause
is.
That's all the rage with the
I
kids.
just don't remember.
I
the
love
story.
the choking.
What, asphyxiation and jerking off?
Yeah, they're like choking each other out.
And then
It's
they
kind of
pass
fun. It gives
out,
you a buzz.
Gets a quick buzz, and then
Yeah.
you're supposed to wake up. But every once in a while, you don't.
Sometimes you die.
Whatever.
It's called thinning the herd. Oh, well. Not all the baby turtles make it to the
And
ocean.
you know niggas ain't doing that shit. Yo, Troy, nigga, choke me, son. yo, motherfucker, just choke my shit till I pass out, nigga.
Well, you guys want to hear about hazardous furniture?
Let's go.
What?
Here we go.
A Long Island family comes home to a horrible discovery.
We will open the door and fumes, just like, oh my God, like knocked us back.
What happened to their house that turned their furniture into hazardous material?
It turned their furniture
Turned
into hazardous
into-
material.
Like it was just furniture. And something happened.
It became hazardous material.
Hazardous material.
How does that happen?
I have
they
the
get away
answer
with
for
it?
this one, so.
Oh,
when
you
when
do?
you guys are ready.
All right, let me think.
Thermonuclear fusion.
Yeah, what could possibly turn your furniture into hazardous?
I'm going to guess some
It
kind
can't
of
be
swamp
simple.
monster.
It can't be so simple as to
walking
involve
through the back
fire.
door.
No fire.
No
was involved.
fire.
Oh, you know, it could have
You know-
been. It could have been Jesus.
Jesus.
It was an asbestos lamp.
Turn their furniture into hazardous material. I can't even. Okay, all right. Was the furniture cleaned?
No.
Fuck.
Is it mold?
No, it is not mold.
It's not mold.
Is it? This is fun.
What is it?
good.
What could possibly turn your furniture into some kind of hazardous
A
material?
pet peeing on it?
Nope.
That's really bad.
Sun.
The-
No.
Oh, but you
That
paused.
was good. That was
No.
good.
No. Nothing to do with that. No.
Some type of. Did it involve someone else coming into the house?
Almost, sort of, kind of, in a weird way.
In a weird way. Something?
Yes.
An animal?
No.
All right. Radon gas.
No.
What the hell?
I know it's a tough
Something,
one.
someone.
It wasn't cigarette smoke or anything like that.
No.
Nothing
Was it
fiery.
someone cleaning the furniture?
No cleaning.
No cleaning
No
involved.
cleaning involved.
This is just boggling my mind.
Yeah, they're getting
It's
tricky.
ridiculous. When you hear the answer, it's like the stupidest thing.
Hazardous.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Danny, what is it?
Basically, this home had a oil valve that just didn't go anywhere. And when they called for their oil delivery, the guy went to the wrong valve and just pumped gallons upon gallons of pure, heating oil into their basement.
Into their
and it was
basement.
basically because it was just a pipe. They showed you, on the screen. It was a pipe that just went nowhere. It just went
That's a once
into
in
the
a life-
basement and then stopped.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
It's an epidemic. It's like a herd of the nation. Who is that
This
actually
could happen
happening
to you?
And what's the stupid oil guy just pumping? What is a big tank? I think this guy's got a 50 billion gallon oil tank.
They did the news tease just so motherfuckers who live in 3-4 walk-ups can still listen about what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. And how did that involve furniture?
Because it was like a finished basement. So all this.
Oh, okay.
So all the furniture.
All right.
And also,
stank too
that's
bad.
gotta, like, it didn't. The problem's not that it turned their furniture into hazardous material. It's,
No.
it's buried.
And what their
submerged in heating oil.
furniture, it's the oil on the floor. It's the hazard.
So
It's not the fact that.
Ugh.
Oh my God, those
Don't
idiots.
pour skunk juice on the couch.
And that was New York too, right?
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
from,
it was
from
definitely
Long
Long
Island.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else happening in the world we need to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get to the next news tease here.
You heat, you stir. Could this leave something sinister behind in your body?
There's a lot of things that
you buy that you don't really suspect that have these things in it.
Environmentalists say there's a hidden danger in pots, pans, and even clothes you use every day.
Once it's in our blood, it never breaks down.
Are they right? Stirring up trouble. Tuesday on the 10 o'clock
Stirring
news.
up trouble.
Stirring
up trouble.
Pork shampoo.
Is it potluck what you're putting inside your body?
Yeah, that's
stirring up trouble.
Yeah, that's so much more dangerous than the greasy mess you're making in that pot.
Is cooking turning the danger up to high? They always gotta tie it in with some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be broiling mad when you hear this cooking story. All right, we get it, idiot. Oh,
the worst thing is that some of these things really are kind of creepy, the chemical stuff. But they're not trying to get any attention and really get things changed. It's just freaking you out.
It's just trying to freak you out and make it seem like it's happening everywhere to everybody. Very scary, ominous music behind that one too. It's a movie trailer.
Something.
All right, let's go to the next one here.
The answer to a dieter's prayers, a pill that lets you eat what you want and not pack on the pounds. And you could soon get it over the counter. An important warning and the one serious side effect you should know about.
Great, thanks.
AIDS.
Right, thanks. Doesn't it sound all great? Pill? Weight loss? What's your... Oh, God, I know it. He's got to be a hidden danger.
Well, we got the commercial for the pill, actually.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, we got it right here.
Good.
You can lose weight, but you shit your stomach out.
I was overweight and embarrassed to go anyplace. AIDS helped me get back into a size 12.
The AIDS diet plan helped me get back into a size 6.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me lose the weight and has nothing in it that could make me nervous.
Question: why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight safely and effectively. Use only as directed.
Robert Reed used AIDS to lose weight. Celebrity endorsement.
Man.
How bad was that, naming decision by that company? Whoops. Look, it's with a Y, okay?
Yeah.
Nah, sorry.
No, but you know, that commercial was pre-AIDS.
Yeah.
You know, it was like...
Oh, that's a real commercial?
Or something.
Yeah, that was for...
That was a real commercial in 1982.
There were these chocolate appetite suppressants named AYDS. They were AIDS. It was the AIDS diet plan. You take this chocolate and it would ruin your appetite. And, boy, it sure shot the shit out of that. You think back in, there was a guy with a covered wagon with an elixir. Here, take cancer. Yeah. Cancer cures everything. And then all of a sudden he's like, fuck, man, why'd you name it that?
Yeah, that was a bad call.
The focus group, we got a lot of names. Okay, who chooses AIDS? Raise your hand.
I love it.
Who chooses weight loss pills? Take them now. That fucking sucks.
AIDS. It aids you in dieting. It's a diet aid. Why not just call it AIDS? That's wonderful.
Hey, speaking of the pill, what's the side effect on the real pill?
Oh, what was it?
The world will never know because
again,
it was one I pulled before you guys wanted answers for.
Well, it fits much better with the answers.
We like the answers.
Everyone
Danny.
that I pull from this point on will have answers.
Danny, answers.
I promise.
Answers.
What a fun show today.
It was definitely enjoyable.
It went very quickly, and now it's
Hey, what happened to the guy with the stuff in the pee hole?
Paltalk was screwing up so badly. We'll probably wind up doing that next week.
Did the guy wait till Monday, or is he going to do it? He'll do it for everybody over the weekend, but he's got to do it for the radio audience on
do it
Monday.
for everybody else. Feel free, and then we'll have him on. Is that him? Ow!
There you go.
Okay, he's doing it.
Holy
shit, stop it.
There you go. What is he shoving in his pee hole?
A thermometer.
It's one of those thick
Oh, my God.
thermometers.
Oh, he gets himself all worked up. What is that?
Well,
what is that?
This is
a screwdriver.
A screwdriver completely into his pee hole.
No.
What a way to end another great week of broadcasting.
Ow! Ow! Why do you do that?
Thank you, Marconi. Thank you. Greg Giraldo, do you have anything to promote?
It's a nail.
No, man. Well, just a Friday night stand-up show on Comedy Central starting in April.
Cool. Well, we'll have you back before that.
Cool.
What the hell is that?
It's a nail.
That's a thick nail.
Oh,
Patrice
see you
O'Neill,
Monday.
thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Program complete.